hey, so I have an idea that I'm actually really excited about. And I've been thinking about the current situation with George Floyd and the controversy surrounding his murder. I know controversy sounds like a profound understatement, but yeah, that's the best word I've got. The controversy, the riots, the protests, everything that's going on in all of this. And I thought, what is something we could do going forward to make things better? And what could we do? And I thought about this. So what if, the thing with George Floyd, the thing that made the difference was the amount of video camera footage. George Floyd, the police originally said that they had to hold George Floyd down because they needed to put handcuffs on him. Then security camera footage was released showing that he had handcuffs on long before they held him down, which demonstrated that they were lying. And so they were lying in the, which should be, I think, a dereliction of duty. I don't know the law, but anyway, that alone seems like a dereliction of duty in and of itself. But then his murder was captured on camera by multiple people with video cameras or cameras on their phones and everything. So that has been what's made all the difference. And I thought about something, and I had this idea. Originally, it was just a rhetorical argument that I wanted to make in another video that I'm putting together. But then as I thought about it, I thought, man, this is such a great idea. I want this out there. I want us talking about it. I want us thinking about this as a possible movement, as something that we could actually develop and get going. And it is this. What if there were a movement of people in every major city all over the country, people who vowed and made sure the police knew it, vowed that if anytime they see a police officer, a white police officer, interacting with a black civilian, and I say civilian, not suspect, because talking to the cops doesn't mean you're automatically suspicious, but anytime you see a white police officer interacting with a black civilian, you take out your phone and start recording it. You take out your phone, you go up to the officer and say, you go up to the interaction and say, I'm recording this interaction, and you say that while the recorder is going, so that they know that they know what you're doing and they know that you're doing it. That way, if there's any local laws that say you can't record an encounter that you yourself are not a part of, that's alleviated because you've now, having announced yourself to the participants, you are now part of the interaction. So a movement where we say, and you could lay this at the feet of white people if you want to make it something specifically white people can do to improve the situation, or any concerned citizen can do this. But if you see a white police officer interacting with a black person, take out your phone, announce that you're videotaping it, and videotape it no matter what it is. It can be, if the cop is asking the person for the time of day, you get it out there, and we get if you want to do something as a citizen, as a private citizen, that is not crazed vigilante justice, that is not rioting, it is nonviolent, it is nonviolent, it is helpful in the it's helpful in the creation of justice, or the pursuit of justice, I guess you would say. It's totally nonviolent, it's totally helpful. Now, granted, I don't know if I have the guts to do that. I don't know if I have the guts to go up and do that. But what if that were something that became widespread? We, as a movement, we start a movement, a nationwide movement, and we circulate petitions. Put out petitions on the internet to deliver to law enforcement at the local level, the state level, the national level, everything, where we say, we the undersigned vow to record every interaction between a white police officer and a black citizen that we observe, regardless of the context, regardless of the severity, no matter what it is. If we see a white police officer interacting with a black person, we will get it on videotape or video camera. We will record it. I really think that could be a game changer. And like I said, it's nonviolent protest. It's a nonviolent act, I should say. And I really, as I thought about it, I thought, why are we not talking about this? Could deliver petitions to state and local law enforcement with millions of signatures on them. You know, there's how many millions of people, for example, here in Atlanta, in Fulton County, how many people live in Fulton County alone? It delivered those signatures to the local law enforcement, millions of signatures saying this is what we're going to do. I think that could be really cool. By the way, as I mentioned, Atlanta, people have been messaging me asking me if I'm okay. I actually live about 20 minutes north of where all of the rioting is going on. So right now I'm totally fine. I've just been staying out of the city proper for the last few days. If I had been in the apartment that I was in 5 years ago, I would have been I would I would be in a lot of a much more tense, dangerous situation right now. But right now I'm fine. And thank you to everyone that's asked. Anyway, that seemed like a really cool idea, and it's something that I've been trying to think of something that, you know, you could lay that at the feet of white people, make it something that a movement for white people who want to make the situation better, or anybody could do it. But I was trying to think of something that would make things better in a way that de-escalates the tension. And I think that's it. Let's talk about this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I actually am really psyched about this idea. Peace.